What are those geese doing at the beach?
Good morning. I just cleaned up the shop. It was a mess, as usual. And I'm over here in the shop because I'm still working on the gate, but I wanted to, or I need to come up with some kind of post with an arm that hangs out far enough that you can reach it easily from a car or truck. And I've got all my parts now for the doors, and so I just wanted to maybe do a little more progress on them. Check out this router bit. So I was, wondering, because a 3/4 inch by 3/4 inch rabbit's pretty big, and this says, of course, for router table use only. But I'm gonna do it. I'm sure it's okay. I'm gonna do it with a handheld and just get a firm grip. Bit comes with a box and everything. It's a little over the top, but this one, for only like 30 bucks, it's crazy. Get this giant rabbiting bit. And it comes with a whole bunch of different sized bearings. So it's actually, it'll do all different sizes of rabbits. It's kind of cool. We needed to cut 2 rabbits, so I'm sure it'll be all right. It's pretty thin cutting teeth on there. Anyways, this will be fun to play with. Okay. The other thing I need to do with these doors is I got a Forstner bit for the drill pass, and I'm just going to drill 4 holes in each corner in each door and put in the dowels and glue in the dowels. Then I'll probably route out the rabbits and make the molding for the glass on the other side. And then I'll probably do the handles because they're going to be wood and get those in. And I'm probably not going to get to all this today, but this is just the plan. So the handles, and then at that point, and I still haven't done it, but I need to read the directions on this and see if it's what I want to use, and then clear coat them. Oh, before I clear coat them, once I get the door handles and everything in, at some point I will go around and fill with wood filler any holes, cracks, crevices, and then I'll give it a final sanding, and then I will finally seal it. So it'd be nice if I could work here for a few hours, then go over there and work on the gate in the road and get the road just real nice. Spend the rest of the day getting the road real nice. And call them up and order gravel early in the morning, and hopefully I'll get it by tomorrow afternoon. So that's the plan. Yeah. Well, won't be drilling the holes with this today. I just ripped the shop apart looking for some dowel and I couldn't find it. I found the two pieces that I thought I had all three pieces together last I saw them, but all I had was these two. So for now all I have is the little end I cut off and this little nub until I find the other dowel. I'm just taking that as a sign that I need to go out and take advantage of the nice sunny weather. And so I went home and ate a snack and started up the tractor. And so by the time I get back, it should be warm enough to finish up the road. And once I get the road, I think I should be able to get it real nice by the end of the day. And I'll be able to order gravel in the morning. And the road will be looking really nice. So for now, I got 4 holes drilled, but maybe I'll come back tonight and drill the holes for that one and clean up this mess. It's really time to get the trash cans over here and fill them up and chop up all this extra firewood and try to organize this garbage here. What's the point in keeping stuff if you can't even see what you got? But I'm just hoping maybe my father-in-law grabbed the dowel, if I'm lucky. Otherwise, I seriously don't know what happened to it. It just vanished. Anyways, I'll spend the rest of the afternoon playing on the tractor. that's looking pretty nice. So I got it kind of compacted in and ran over to a bunch, or to 2 loads, so that I'll have more than enough. And I'll just have them start at the bottom of the hill, come all the way up, all the way around, and to where it meets the other road. And then if that's a little more than 1 load, then they'll have the other load to finish it. And that's a pretty wide area too, and so I'll probably end up spreading a lot over there. I can imagine 2 loads could easily fit in here. At like, 3 or 4 inches deep or so. So I'm gonna move on. And everything's pretty wet still. Needs just a few more days to dry out. It's still slightly chilly. It's been probably in the low 50s. And the humidity is still pretty high. So not much is dried out. You can see that puddle is still there. It's crazy. I'm glad I ordered 2 loads. Just nice and thick through here. Get at least 6 inches thick right through this area. And then spread way out through here. Those drivers that bring the rock for us, there's 2 of them usually. And both of them are just awesome. They lay the gravel out really nice and even. They just make it look easy. Okay, so anyways, I think I'm gonna continue on this gate. Need to get a post and put it somewhere in this vicinity. And then I was gonna put a cedar 2x6 at an angle coming up. And this looks a little better. In no time this will be covered in green. Alright, I'm gonna go to the log pile and find a log. So I just ran down, picked out another fir log. There was one on top, so I picked fir just because apparently softwoods rot slower than hardwoods, so alders are hardwoods. Anyways, it's kind of counterintuitive, but so I plumbed it up, buried it, and then I kind of just felt like 4 foot was a good height. I don't know. I probably should have looked it up, but you know what? I can change it if it's really a problem. But for cars that are low, up to trucks, we'll just see if this works. And if it's too low, I'll change it. Or if it's too high, I don't know. I think it's going to be just right. So yeah, I'll figure out the angle that I cut that, and then I'll cut corresponding angles on these boards on the right lengths. And I'll let it run a little while off the end there. And I may add a brace. We'll see if I need one. But I'm going to use some 5-inch stainless steel nails. I don't have any more 3-inch stainless screws, but I got these coated ones that'll work for now. So, away we go.
I just knocked Ben's posts over. Better pick those back up.
Okay, got the keypad post in. You know, we have a small car that's really low to the ground, so I didn't want to put it too high. But we'll see if this works. You can easily modify this if need be, but it's pretty sturdy. Should do the trick as close as you can get it without it being in danger of being clipped off. I don't know. Was gonna start attaching stuff, but this is a galvanized gate, but it is already, you know, pretty white. The galvanized coating's already going. So I'm probably gonna take a wet rag or maybe pressure wash it, I don't know. It should take paint okay. You know, it's so dry. But I just I want to pick up, either check to see if I have any silver spray paint or pick up some. And we like the color, so we'll just paint it silver. And that should help it last longer. It'd be a lot easier to paint it right now while there's nothing on it. It's ready to go, just clean off the powder versus putting on everything and then having to take it back off. So I'm not going to do that. Plus, I decided I might as well just get the battery for now, be able to use the gate as it normally is, and it'll give me incentive to get this building in fast. I might run a temporary wire that kind of goes up through the trees or something, just to recharge the battery if it takes me a while, because it probably will take me a while to get the electrical in here wired up. Oh, it's definitely going to take me a while in the sawmill. So, and then I'll trench from the building to here. And speaking of trenching, that's the other thing I needed to do here before the gravel comes, is I'm going to dig a little trench, and I got to be at least 20 feet away from the gate for the vehicle sensor that gets buried in the ground right down there, so that when you come around the corner back here, the gate just opens automatically and away you go. Need to dump some dirt over here and backfill around this concrete post. And in the wood shop I pulled out a piece of 6x6 that will go there. So at some point I'll notch all these posts, do the logs, and do the gate, and dig the trench. That's probably tomorrow's agenda. And just get this gate knocked out and done. It's turned into quite a big project. But we're going to end up with a really nice road finally. This whole section is nice. It'll be coated in gravel and it should be good for years and years and look really great. And not need any attention anymore and not be a mud pit. It'll just set the stage for getting this sawmill ready and start clearing the land. So I'll probably, you know, once I finish this gate, I'll jump back over, try to finish the doors and finish the air barrier and stuff like that. But I might also kind of intermittently jump over here and start clearing and knocking these trees down and taking advantage of the light for this year for our greenhouse. It gets more sunlight in there. But as you can see, there's a lot of work when it comes to clearing land around here, and I don't want to just do it all at once. That's just it's really hard on your body for no reason. So I'll try to break this up with the hard work of the air barrier. But you know what I mean. Anyways, enough rambling. Until then.